you would have gotten same rating and the other person from the priority team has got a same rating, but still you will get less hike. Okay, so we all know by now that how the appraisal meetings are taken place, right? That your manager sits with the HR and the senior leadership team, and then they discuss about your performance where you are not a part of. Sometimes the numbers, the appraisal hike is already decided before you have your appraisal meeting with your manager. There's something that you don't know. Sometimes your managers, they actually try, they actually push for you, but certain things are beyond their control, right? Maybe at the end of the day when you receive your appraisal letter and it is still a disappointing number, you must be thinking, your manager, did he even try? Did they even try? Maybe they could, but like I said, there are certain things which are beyond their control as well. And if you understand that, there are a lot of things which will make sense to you during this appraisal season. Let's talk about budget allocation. It's a fixed amount which is allocated for that particular year's increment, right? And this is decided by the leadership team. We are not bothered anyway. So what happens is that before your manager enters in that discussion, so the budget is already decided. Now what happens is that business has priorities, and these priorities change every year, every quarter, every half year. So for this year, the priority could be a team which is maybe more crucial for the business, right? So they will allocate a little more budget there. Now there could be an instance where you would have gotten same rating and the other person from the priority team has got a same rating, but still you will get less hike because now the business priority has changed and your manager has no say here. They might try to push, but most of the time this doesn't work. Now let's move to the second part. The second part is slightly uncomfortable. Now everyone thinks that if my manager speaks about my work properly, if he or she explains to the the deciding committee, then I'll get a good hike. No, it's not like that, unfortunately. Why? Because sometimes your manager is new, sometimes they are still building credibility, sometimes they don't know how to influence people. So there are many other managers in the team as well, right? They are loud, they are influential, they are quite senior, they know how to influence others, right? So they are doing that pretty well, and your manager might not be that great at it. They might try to push your work, they might try to explain your work, but nobody's going to listen. Sometimes a senior kind of influences the decision, right? They might say something. They might say something that will change the perception of a lot of people. There are people who company is afraid to lose. There are people who think that there are people who are always updating their resume, are always talking to the competitors, beating them, and the company thinks that if they go, they'll be harder to replace, they are going to take our business, and we shouldn't lose them at any cost. So all the money, most of your money goes there. They get the largest chunk of that percentage, right? And someone like you and me who doesn't want to show that they are unhappy, they will work, they will stretch their work, they will complete their work, they will never speak that they are unhappy, they'll never speak about their salary growth. Company assumes that they will stay, and then nobody bothers to look at you, right? So company is not talking about fairness here. They want to think about the business risk. They want to think about who's the best performer here. I'm not saying they are not the best performer, but they know their worth, their value. Hence they always speak about it. Hence they always tell the organization that, listen, I am not happy, and if I'm not happy, I might leave, which many of us don't do. And lastly, I just want to close with that I have done this mistake my entire life. I was not someone who could speak for herself. I wasn't someone who could show. I was someone who thought that showing your work or staying visible is like not required. People will come and notice my work. That is absolutely crap. I had faced my consequences. You should definitely show your work. You should be visible, because see, that's the only thing you can control. You will not grow otherwise. Take it from me, I'm telling you honestly. You will have to let them call whatever it is, let them call it politics, you don't care. You have to grow. That is only thing that you have to keep in your mind, okay? Because you cannot control the budget, you cannot control the job market, you cannot control anything else. What you can control is this, and you have to do it in order to grow. Okay, let me end here, but before I leave, I just want one help. I want your feedback on my videos. It will be very, very helpful for me. So do comment and let me know, how did you find my video? Is there any scope for improvement? Do you want me to make videos on any other topic and on any other topic? Please do that. I'll be more than happy. Thank you so much. Have a good day, you all. Bye bye.